Hello everyone, it's Ed here for Countertrend Capital, and on today's video we're taking a look at Bitcoin and seeing where we are standing with the local counts that we provided last time. So overall, again, let's take a look at the overall picture first. We had one bull and a couple of bear counts, and then looking at the more local structure. Now this has played out. Again, we had a potential 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Again, it doesn't have the best extensions, which is the reason I'm not really liking this. Overall, we have not taken out the previous highs here, which is why I don't really like this count too much. But again, it allows us to have a 5-way structure where this could be a wave 1 of something. As long as it doesn't take out this low here, it's all fine as a valid count. Probable count, not that much. Next one is this bear count, where we were talking about the fact that we could have an ABC. Now this is not right anymore, because this here is the highest point, at least here on this Bitcoin or Binance chart. We'd have to shift this a bit, where we would have some kind of 1, 2, 1, 2 setup overall here, having this as 3, 4, 5, like so, and this would be that ABC then complete. It doesn't really matter too much on the grand scheme of things. Based on the higher time frame count, which was the B wave, then we'd be looking for C wave to the downside, as we have retraced 9% of this original wave A move, or this would be some kind of a diagonal into a wave A. Okay, so that is the possibility. How has this started to go down is very corrective. However, we can't count out that this could be some kind of a diagonal. This is the most kind of locally bullish count, where this would be some kind of diagonal that could be finished, where we could be looking for a retracement start, something like this. For example, we would be looking for more of a correction to the upside, and then looking for more of a downfall, as in larger picture towards that C wave, targeting the lows here of 56.6k. Locally, a bit more bullish, but overall not that much. So the other bear count was something like this, where we were expecting something along these lines, where we were looking for an ABC here. That is now a possibility with that diagonal as well, and this allows us to be more bullish. The X wave, of course, would be shifted in here, 3 wave, 3 wave, and then 3 wave. This allows us to still have upside before a C wave. Now again, this would be linked up to this previous 3-way structure, where we are creating a larger ABC structure instead of that flat. This would be the expanded flat variety or variation of that corrective structure to the downside, which would again lead more bullish overall. But more of these midterm timeframes, this would be bearish, right? So again, that is one way to look at this potential as a diagonal to the downside, right? Could always be an end of something or a start of something. As long as we don't take out this high, this is still as a possibility. Now let's zoom in on this structure here. Again, I'm also already mentioned the diagonals, and I'm not going to bother you with that too much in here. Other way of looking at this is this, where we are starting to count from here. ABC looks very decent there, and then we would have a 3-way structure up into wave X. And then, as we have not taken out anything here on RSI, this is still part of the, or can be part of the same structure to the downside, where this could be a double zigzag, 3, 3, and then 3 into W, ABC as a flat structure, like so, into X wave, and now we'd be looking for wave Y. Targets ranging from that 1-to-1 extension around 62k or 62.2k all the way to 60,500. Now we don't have really overlapping targets here, but this area is my target overall. This here most well, that is the target that I have. What else do we have there is a couple of dailies, a weekly and a monthly. These are all on closed levels. Doesn't mean they are untapped. For example, this daily is untapped, while this weekly here is tapped, we can see from here. But yeah, there is definitely support around these areas, which could, if the price comes down to these areas, to look for some kind of reversal. And then again, based on your trading style, you could be looking for a pullback after the initial turn and look for a long setup again. I'm going to be playing the smaller time frame ones because I'm not really liking the higher time frame opportunities there yet. But again, we have some kind of idea what are the options on higher time frame and where we are looking for any kind of reversals at these key areas. Again, with the diagonal, we can already start climbing up. For that, again, we could be looking for retracements of this original move, look for some of the VWAPs that we have, for example, this weekly VWAP, potentially into some of these monthly opens or anything like that, a retracement of some sort, some Fibonacci retracement or something like that. And of course, the structure extensions, how it's going to be performing and going up. What is going to be that area? I'm still quite not sure, but if we start to pivot up in here towards the higher side, then we can take another look at this. But those were the options, how I'm going to be looking for trades. If it comes down here, looking for longs, coming up here, looking for shorts. Simple as always. But if you're interested in getting those signals, check us out on our Discord server and also check us out on our partner exchange, BitUnix. But that's all for now again. Thanks for watching and catch you on the next video. Bye bye.